on Wednesday evening, and it will be Highlands Park United playing up against Sekhukhune United. We've had the home team coach earlier on, Coach Alan Fries, now joined by the away team Coach Lehlohonolo Seema, joining us here for the first time as a Sekhukhune United here at the PSL. That's what I mean, Coach. Coach, welcome, and maybe just get your thoughts heading into this one. It's an away fixture, but you don't have to travel that much. Just your thoughts heading into this one against Highlands Park.
Thank you, and compliments. Good afternoon, colleagues and members of the media. I think it's a game whereby we as Sekhukhune United will say we have to prepare very well for this game. We are only 4 years, and when you talk about South African teams, you can't skip Highlands Park. And we are the Asian underdogs, and that shows we're gonna get a lot of troubles. And the coach that they have, Coach Alan Fries, a lot of experience, and it's one team that has got a full-fledged technical team with the physios, analysts, and it's a team that is always expected to win that league. And the way they are in position 6. They are on position 6 at the moment, and they've played 22 games, won 12. They've scored a lot of goals, about 27 if I'm not mistaken. And you can see the way they defend. Their defense, they've got the best defense in that league. That makes it even hard for us to go. We can't take them very lightly, and we're expecting a very difficult game. Going to Dobsonville, thank God it's not far, for sure. But the fact remains we are an away team, and we won't take Highlands Park as a minor team, because we have seen. And this cup has got a lot of surprises, but like I've said, we are the Asian underdogs, but we are a big team playing in the Premier League. That's far, give us an edge. And also we tried. It's not easy to get there, to track them in terms of video footages because of the league where they are. However, we had to go old school now, go and watch some of their games physically, and if they see that is a team they've got a lot of quick attackers. It's the team that on transition on the day they can hit any team, and is the team that when you watch them, you'll be surprised. You'll see the experience that the coach has, because they can adapt in and changing their formations or the way their structure during the match. So we're expecting a very difficult game. But as Sekhukhune United, we want to go to the next round, that's for sure, and we'll go to Dobsonville and make sure that we don't undermine our opponents, and we're gonna work very hard to go to the next round. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Very comprehensive. Thank you. Let's take the first question from the floor. See a hand there, just behind you, brother. Benjamin.
Coach, Sekhukhune United reached the finals last year, though they lost to Orlando Pirates. Does that put pressure on you as a coach that has just taken over to say we should emulate what the other coach and the other people did last season?
Thank you. I don't think it is putting pressure on me. It's the ambition of the club. We have tasted it. We're that close. So it will be nice to go even further and going and even lifting the trophy for this year. So it's not about pressure. It's about we know how it felt to get there. It was painful not to get it at the end of the day. It was a close match, if you remember. But this season we will try and go all the way, and we try and win it. We're still having those benefits of finishing in the second, playing in the finals. We are still playing in another tournament now. That is one of the benefits of going all the way. So we will really want to go and do better this time, but it's not about the pressure, it's the ambition of the club to get the silverware this year.
Right, Kamu.
Coach, Coach, I mean, your team is full of internationals. I mean, one of the internationals just returned as well as an AFCON champion. But with the crop of players that you have, what has been the conversation between yourself and the players? I mean, we know Sekhukhune, especially in last season, contesting in the top 8, and right now you're still trying to be in the brink of being in the top 8. And now games are coming thick and fast. It's the Nedbank, it's CAF League. So what has been the conversation in making sure that you uphold the standard of Sekhukhune United better than what you did last season?
I think hot on that. I think you must put it straight. We are the only team with 2 medals, I think, in this. Silver and gold, isn't it?
Bronze.
Oh, it's bronze. You see, it's bronze. So remember. So we have one international with gold and a bronze. Tell me another team that's got that. Okay. So it shows that the conversations that we're having in the team is very positive, and is the team that we found. I joined the team; it was not struggling at all, and this team that has been doing very well. So, like I've said, ambitious team, and I had to jump in and try and steer it into the right direction, and we are working very hard to make sure that we don't end up in the outside top 8 bracket, because the only thing that will be judged at is if we can better our position that we finished at last season, and if we can even go all the way even into this tournament of Nedbank Cup and win it, then we will be good. Look, there are a lot of internationals, there are a lot of experience in the team, but if you can check now, we are also trying to promote even the youngsters from our DDC teams, and I'm happy that you can see a lot of teams now, they are believing youngsters coming to it. I think the DDC guys is going to become even competitive, because there are a lot of youngsters that are doing well, that are being promoted in their side. So we are trying to blend them very well, and we are happy with the way we are. But our conversations, to answer your question, is we want to better our position where we finished last season, and why not? If there's a cup to play for, we're going to go all out and try and grab it.
Mazola.
Thanks, Bantu. Coach, 2-part question. One, just how important has it been to have Linda back? A lot of people were maybe concerned that he might not play again, given the seriousness of the injury. And also, secondly, you mentioned going old school to watch Highlands Park. Was that a bit of a shock to the system in this day and age, that you had to sort of be physically there when, in our time, coaches, on their laptops and iPads and able to rewind and pause?
Yeah, it's good to have you back. You still remember the names of our players. Thought you'll speak French now. Debra Mazola. No, on the first part, let me answer the second one. I think we all start somewhere. I think the league is quite aware, and there's improvements that are happening in the league, and sooner or later all the clubs or all the leagues will be able to see them. You can see the streaming is coming, and there's a lot of things that are improving. So yeah, it wasn't a shock, because I grew up like that. We believe in watching it and seeing it, and so it wasn't a shock. And again, it gives you another dimension where sometimes when you watch it on TV, the TV tends to focus on where the ball is, and you want to see the behavior of the whole team when they are certain part of the field. So you can say, okay, it takes time, you're going there, but if you are really want it, you can see how badly we want it. We never took it lightly, that now that they are not on the platform so we can watch them, we relaxed. But I wasn't surprised. It's something that I grew up with. It was happening. So I believe that our league is growing, and then sooner or later we will get there, up until we even get the VAR. And then, yeah. The second one is, you spoke about our captain, Linda. He was missed a lot in the club, and credit must go to the medical team and the conditioner and the fitness guys. They worked with him, and the club was patient with Linda, and he's not 100% for that for sure. But we are happy to have him back. He's an important member of the club, and he's the glue in that team. He's the important guy in the dressing room. You have seen, you all seen him in social media, that how vibrant the guy is. So we are happy to have him, and it was good to see him having some few minutes and also introducing himself back with a goal. So we're gonna try and manage him well. We're not gonna put him under any pressure. The guys have been doing very well, and he knows that he still have to fight and make sure that he gets into his top level. Thank you.
All right, next round of questions. We'll start with Lawrence, then Velile. I'm not seeing any other hands, but yeah. Please.
Coach, 4 games in 11-day period for you guys. You're playing RS Berkane on Sunday, and they obviously are one of the big teams on the African continent that you have to win to stay alive in the Confederations Cup. So are you maybe going to experiment with some players who haven't gotten a chance, because I'm sure you've had enough time on the training ground with them to prepare them for this game?
Hey, Brother Lawrence, you're also here. Did you have a direct flight, guys? We are always struggling flying in Africa. You must hook us up, eh? It's good to see you back, my brother. Look, the good thing is, before we can even went for the AFCON break, we are already on the same boat. So it's something that we have tasted. It's a very difficult schedule. However, we have managed. I think that we tried, and even the games that we lost or we drew, we are not far apart of winning them or getting something out of them. And already, before we can even close, there are a lot of players. We managed to rotate. We could rotate the squad, and the team will still be in the same, playing the same intensity, with the same level. And this break gave us that edge of saying, even the ones that were injured, like the captain that we just mentioned, the new faces that we have in the team, to work with them. So yeah, I think we have a nice squad. Even the youngsters that we have brought from the development, I'm sure you know that I'm one of the coaches that is not scared. If the player is good, no matter how young he is, we'll give him a chance and support him without putting him under pressure. But no, we are quite aware that it's going to be a very difficult schedule. We'll box smart. We know how the plan is already there. We know we are working towards finishing in this 11 days. That will be a marathon for us. Yeah, all the departments are ready for it, because it doesn't start with us only. The office, from the office, technical team, the physios, conditioning guys, and masseurs, and everybody. We are a team that is very ambitious, like I've said. So we have tried, and I think that we'll manage this block that we are coming. We know that it's going to be difficult.
Mr. Mnyandu also back on that private jet as well.
Yeah, they must give me the link.
That one.
He's even intimidated today. Eh?
See, he still has his mask. He doesn't trust us. He's getting back.
Coach, I recall in one of your previous interviews, when you were asked about playing in the Cape Confed, you said it's also about putting out brand Sekhukhune out there, make sure that the brand continues. And when you look at this AFCON, and you look at players like Moby, you look at other players in other clubs who have that experience on the continent. What can you say about the run you've had so far, and how this is helping you in your ultimate goals? And also I want to come back to this game. You coached in the ABC Mosibe, I think last season or 2 seasons ago, in the Eastern Cape. What will you say about the difference, the level in this league? And you know very well that the ABC Mosibe in the Eastern Cape and Gauteng, there's a slight difference there.
You had to bring that one.
Yes.
I went to go to watch the game, one game that is ABC Motsepe, trying to help on that other side. Look, it was one match that I watched, that I was there, and I can tell you that the gap is not far. And the gap also even ABC Motsepe and all the leagues. I think now the gap is not far, and I think from my observation is the more the youngsters have that belief, that chance, and they were supported, they're getting there, because the game now, I think the modern game is about intensity, and all these teams that you can watch, that the teams that are doing well, if they can manage to keep up with the intensity of the game, when the game requires you to take it up, they manage to take it up. When you have time to control it, you'll control it, and it comes in the lower league, of course the experience will come, but I can tell you that there won't be a one-way match that you'll see that like it used to be while I was still playing. That the other team, you'll see that this one clearly is the Premier League and this one is from the lower league. It's very difficult. The second question is about CAF. I think it's not Sekhukhune only. Sekhukhune gave me an opportunity to be in charge and sit on the bench in a CAF competition. It was my first time also. So both the club and me, we are learning and having internationals that have tasted it, that have gone through it, and us having played the group stages. We are left with only 2 games in the group stages. I think the experience is there. We know what to expect. We know how difficult it is. But I can tell any team that will qualify for these African competitions that winning your home games becomes a priority. And even Bafana, then when they are trying to go for World Cup, they know even when you're going to try to go for CAF, priority becomes of so importance when you are playing at home. So the ones that are coming to us here, I can tell you that if score can be 9-10, we'll be happy, because it's all about attacking when you're playing at home.
All right, we've got Karabo.
Good afternoon, Coach. Coach, I don't want to put you under pressure because it seems like you don't want to put your own.
You're already putting me under pressure. Once you start saying that, I'm already under pressure.
Coach, you speak about maybe there's a bit of signature connection to the DDC side and the first team, but just to take you a bit a lower league level in regards to the ABC Xavier, but with Sekhukhune, there's a certain player there that has been doing absolutely everything for Sekhukhune, who Russian in the middle of the park, produced by Mamelodi Sundowns. He's been there for 5 years. A lot of clubs are really looking at him. How far is he for starting a game for your club? Because I think you know how good a player he is. The chairman is also raving about him. Is he going to get an opportunity with the first team before the season ends as well?
Who's that?
Russian.
KV. No, I think I must say kudos to the DDC teams and the DDC coaches. There are a lot of talent, and I don't want to put the pressure on the boy, and we are looking on everyone. I can tell you that every now and then you'll see maybe on the bench or putting him in there, here and there. There are a lot of guys, there are a lot of good talent there. So yeah, definitely we want to try and blend them in a good way without putting pressure on them. But how far it is, I'm not sure. But the guys are working very well with us, and the good thing is that DDC, the development coaches, who are working hand in hand with the senior team, so that is making it even easier for us. We even play some friendly games when we have time. So we are closely monitoring there, because there are a lot of good players that will be there. When, let's keep on waiting, we'll see. We'll unleash.
Okay, Makoso, is that a hand? Okay, good.
It's done.
Any takers for the last question? Can we close it here? Going once, twice, gone. Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Colin. Thank you.